Hopefully by now you have a good understanding of intervals. If you don't, I recommend going and watching the video that I did talking about intervals, because we're going to be using that knowledge to build chords. For this lesson, we're just going to talk about the triad, which is the most basic type of chord. For chords, we have 4 different qualities. There's major, minor, diminished, and augmented. So for a major chord, it is a major third, do a dear, mi no dear, followed by a minor third, do 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 do. So put those together, and we get a major chord. And then the first and third note is a perfect fifth. Mostly work. Okay, so then the next, a minor chord, is the exact opposite. We start with a minor third, and then a major third. And then put it together, we get a minor triad. For an augmented chord, it's a major third, followed by another major third. That's augmented. And then a diminished chord is 2 minor thirds. So we have a minor third followed by another minor third. That's diminished. We're starting on E, and I said it's a major triad, so we need a major third from E. That's a minor third, so I need to raise it up to use the G sharp, and then G sharp to B. It's a minor third, so E, G sharp, B gives me an E major. Minor triad starts with a minor third. Oops, that's a major third, so I need to lower it. Lower the third to an A flat, and then A flat to C. Do a dear, female dear. It's still okay. So F minor is F, A flat, C. Starting on G, we want 2 major thirds. So G to B is a major third. Do a dear. Excuse me. B to D. That's a minor third. So I need to raise that. Raise the D to a D sharp. So a G augmented would be G, B, D sharp. You can sort of see a pattern here. With chords, the way it's written, we call it diatonic. You don't really need to be too concerned about that word, but what that means is we always go to the next letter. So for a C chord, I need some kind of C, some kind of E, and some kind of G. Whether, depending on the quality of the chord, will determine if I need to put a sharp or a flat in front of one of those notes. So for C major, I don't need to put any sharps or flats, so just C, E, G. But if I wanted to C minor, that's C, E flat, G. Because we want to do, it needs to be some kind of E. So if you said C, D sharp, G, if you were taking a theory exam or something, and you said called this a D sharp, it would be wrong. Because we want to write it as some sort of E. So you would write it as an E flat. Same thing for an augmented, C augmented, we would write this as a G sharp, not an A flat. Though they are the same note, and you would get the same result, it's a conventional thing. It's called diatonic when we write it that way. And that falls into the category of enharmonic equivalence, which I touched on briefly in the last lesson, and I'm planning on going into more detail in that when I start talking about reading music. But yeah, that's all of the qualities you need. Practice those because you'll need to be familiar with these for the next lesson, which is going to be on 7th chords.